A quiet shift in your morning routine can create a powerful chain reaction in your body, and most people never notice it. One simple scoop, taken at the right moment after waking up, can set off a wave of changes that influence your energy, your focus, and even the way you handle cravings throughout the day. It sounds almost too simple, yet this one habit is backed by research that most people skip past, and you are about to see why it matters far more than it seems. Today's video uncovers the hidden science behind this small morning action and why it has such a remarkable effect on your body's early day chemistry. You will learn how one scoop can calm blood sugar swings that normally drain your energy, how it helps your brain stay sharper, and how it influences the hormones that control hunger. Now, these are not common facts you see in basic health videos. These are lesser known details drawn from studies that rarely get talked about, but they explain why some people feel steady and alert all morning while others feel drained before noon. You will also discover how a single scoop sets your metabolism on a smoother track for the rest of the day. Most people think metabolism changes happen only in the gym or through strict dieting, but some of the most important signals are actually set in the first hour after waking up. When you take in the right blend of nutrients at the right time, your body starts the day with more stability and less stress, and you will understand why this early signal carries through for hours. There is a reason many nutrition experts say your first choice of the day is your strongest choice. This video will break down how a small scoop can influence cortisol patterns, reduce morning cravings, and prevent the energy crash that often shows up mid-morning. You will hear how simple nutrients such as protein, fiber, electrolytes, and minerals trigger responses that balance hunger hormones and keep your brain fueled. These are not dramatic miracles. These are quiet shifts happening inside your system, backed by real physiology, and you will learn exactly how they work. By the end of this video, you will know the real purpose of this morning scoop, how to choose the right one for your goals, and how to add it into your routine without overthinking or complicating anything. Stay with this video until the end because the final section reveals the one mistake that makes this habit useless for many people, and once you know it, you will avoid the trap that stops results before they even start. This will be a clear, simple, science-based guide that blends facts with a touch of suspense, so you stay engaged while learning something new that can genuinely help your mornings feel better and your days run smoother. Welcome to the channel. I am glad you are here. Make sure to subscribe so you do not miss more simple, science-backed videos that help you build healthier habits with ease. Most people start their day already running behind, not because they oversleep, but because their body is not fully prepared for the demands of the morning. You open your eyes with low energy, your mind feels foggy, and within minutes, the first craving hits. It could be sugar, it could be caffeine, or it could be anything quick that promises a burst of strength, even though that burst never lasts. This early crash is more common than people realize, and it has little to do with willpower. It begins deep in the body's natural rhythm. During the night, your system runs low on hydration. Glucose drops and stress hormones rise slightly to help you wake up. When you do nothing to support your body in those first minutes, the imbalance carries into your morning. That is why some people feel tired even after a full night's sleep. Their body is searching for a quick source of stability, and without it, the brain sends signals that feel like hunger or cravings. This is not a lack of discipline. It is a direct response from the brain's energy center pushing you toward fast fuel. On top of that, the body's blood sugar levels are highly sensitive during the morning. A small imbalance can create a swing that affects your mood, your focus, and your appetite for the rest of the day. Many people do not realize how quickly these swings start. One wrong choice early on can lead to a chain of ups and downs that make you feel restless, distracted, and constantly searching for something to eat. Stress hormones also play a role here. They rise naturally in the morning, but if your body has nothing steady to work with, they rise even higher, making simple tasks feel heavier than they should. Your body is not asking for a big meal or complex routine. It is asking for something small, simple, and stabilizing, a quick source of balanced nutrients that signals you are supported, you have what you need. When this signal is missing, the body keeps pushing for more, creating the tiredness, cravings, and stress that shape the rest of your day. The simple habit that changes the direction of your morning is something I call the morning power scoop. It is not a magic powder, not a secret supplement, and not something that promises overnight transformation. It is a small, balanced mix of nutrients that your body understands immediately. The strength of this scoop comes from the combination of four key elements that work together the moment you start your day. The first element is protein, and this is one of the most important pieces. Protein in the morning sends a calming signal to your appetite hormones. It tells your body that fuel is available, so there is no need for urgent cravings or fast energy searches. Even a small amount of protein early in the day can help control hunger and reduce the urge to snack. It also supports your muscles, metabolism, and mental focus. This alone can change the tone of your morning. The second part is fiber, especially the type that forms a gel-like texture in your stomach. This slows down digestion just enough to keep your blood sugar steady. Instead of a sudden rise followed by a crash, fiber helps you maintain a smoother line of energy. Your brain loves this stability. It means fewer dips, fewer crashes, and fewer moments of weakness where you reach for something sugary. Next comes minerals. These are often overlooked, but your body depends on them. The moment you wake up, minerals like magnesium, potassium, and trace electrolytes support hydration and nerve function. After a night of sleep where your body loses fluids through breathing and temperature changes, these minerals help activate your system again. When they are missing, you feel sluggish and cloudy. When they are present, your body switches on more smoothly. And finally, hydration. A simple scoop mixed with water gives your body the fluid it has been missing for hours. Hydration helps your brain function better, improves alertness, and supports digestion. When you combine hydration with protein, fiber, and minerals, the effect becomes stronger than any single ingredient on its own. This balanced mix has been supported by nutrition research for years. Studies consistently show that a morning combination of protein, fiber, and hydration reduces hunger, improves satiety, and helps maintain stable glucose levels throughout the day. The morning power scoop is simply a practical way to bring these elements together in one step, giving your body exactly what it needs right when the day begins. One of the reasons the morning power scoop has such a noticeable impact is because each part of it plays a specific role in the body during the early hours of the day. When you wake up, your system is in a delicate state. Hormones are shifting, hydration is low, and your body is preparing for the demands ahead. The scoop delivers exactly what your body is waiting for, and the effects begin almost immediately. The first major component is protein, and this one often makes the biggest difference in how your morning unfolds. Protein triggers the release of satiety hormones that help you feel stable and satisfied. These hormones communicate directly with your brain, reducing the urge to snack and preventing those quick cravings that usually show up within minutes of waking up. When protein is missing, your body searches for fast energy and leans toward sugary choices. When protein is present, your cravings quiet down and you can move through the morning without feeling pulled toward unhealthy snacks. The second key piece is fiber, especially soluble fiber. This type of fiber mixes with water and forms a gentle gel inside your digestive system. That gel slows the absorption of carbohydrates, which prevents the rapid rise and fall of blood sugar. Instead of a sudden spike that leads to a crash, your body experiences a controlled flow of energy. This steady release not only supports your physical energy, but also your mental clarity. Your brain functions best when energy arrives gradually instead of in unstable waves. Hydration is another element that people underestimate after several hours of sleep without drinking. Even mild dehydration can lower alertness, weaken concentration, and make your mood feel heavier. When you begin the day by rehydrating, your brain receives the fluid it needs to function at a higher level. Hydration also helps digestion, circulation, and even temperature regulation, all essential parts of your morning rhythm. Lastly, micronutrients such as magnesium, potassium, and small amounts of antioxidants support the metabolic processes that turn food into usable energy. These minerals are involved in muscle function, nerve signaling, and energy production at the cellular level. When they are available early in the day, your metabolism runs more efficiently and your body handles stress more smoothly. When all these elements come together in one scoop, the effect is a calmer, steadier form of energy that carries through the morning and makes the rest of the day easier to handle. The morning power scoop is flexible on purpose because different bodies, schedules, and preferences require different approaches. There is no strict recipe you must follow and no single product you need to buy. The idea is to give your body a simple mix of nutrients that work well early in the day, and there are many easy ways to do that. What matters most is choosing one version that fits your lifestyle and using it consistently. For many people, the easiest option is a scoop of protein powder mixed with water. It is quick, smooth, and gentle on the stomach. This version works well if you are busy on the go or do not feel hungry in the morning. It delivers protein and hydration in a single step, which is enough to calm cravings and support stable energy. Another option is a scoop of greens powder, especially one that includes minerals and a bit of fiber. This is helpful for those who want a lighter start to the day, but still need micronutrients. Greens powders often provide electrolytes, antioxidants, and gentle digestive support, making them a convenient option for people who prefer a fresh, clean taste in the morning. Some people choose a natural whole food option like chia seeds stirred into water. Chia seeds absorb liquid and create a gel-like texture that delivers fiber, hydration, and slow-release energy. This version is simple, inexpensive, and provides steady fuel without feeling heavy. It is especially useful if you want a calm, digestive start. You can also go with a scoop of oats blended with milk. This approach adds fiber, carbohydrates, and protein depending on the type of milk you use. Oats are known for their steady energy release, so this option works well if you prefer something closer to a light breakfast, but still quick and easy. Another effective variation is a scoop of electrolyte mix combined with protein. This gives your body minerals and hydration immediately while still supplying protein for appetite control. People who wake up dehydrated or who exercise in the morning often find this combination especially helpful. Every version provides the same core support, hydration, nutrition, and stability. The specific choice does not matter as much as the commitment to the habit. The real strength of the morning power scoop comes from doing it daily and letting your body build a steady rhythm that makes mornings feel easier and more predictable. When people stick with the morning power scoop for more than a few days, they often start to notice small changes that slowly build into something meaningful. These changes are not dramatic or overnight, but they show up in quiet ways that make daily life feel smoother. The first shift many people mention is more stable morning energy. Instead of dragging through the first hour of the day or relying on a strong hit of caffeine, they feel a steadier rise in energy that does not crash as quickly. This steady start makes mornings feel less rushed and more manageable. Another noticeable change is fewer cravings, especially the kind that push you towards sugary snacks or quick bites before lunch. When your body receives balanced nutrients early, it sends signals to the brain that reduce the sense of urgency around food. Over time, those early cravings fade, and you avoid the cycle of constant snacking that disrupts your focus and mood. This makes it easier to move through the morning without feeling pulled towards something sweet or heavy. People also report better focus. When blood sugar stays stable and hydration improves, the brain works more efficiently, thoughts feel clearer, concentration becomes easier, and even stressful tasks feel more manageable. This is not a sudden spike in motivation, but a calm, consistent clarity that helps you stay on track. Another benefit is feeling satisfied for longer. The combination of protein, fiber, and hydration creates a sense of fullness that carries you through the morning. You do not feel the need to grab something extra just to stay steady. This feeling of satisfaction helps reduce overeating and makes your morning routine more predictable. Over time, these morning improvements lead to better control over late-day eating. When you start the day with stability, you are less likely to reach the evening feeling drained or craving comfort foods. Your body stays balanced longer and your appetite follows a more natural pattern instead of swinging wildly. All of these benefits appear gradually, not instantly. They build as your body adjusts to a consistent habit that supports your energy, your brain, and your daily rhythm in small and steady ways. Building the morning power scoop into your routine works best when you keep the steps simple and consistent. The first part is choosing the version that fits your lifestyle. It does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be something you like enough to use every day. Whether it is protein powder, chia seeds, greens, oats, or a combination of electrolytes with protein, select the one that feels easy and realistic for your mornings. The easier it feels, the more likely you are to stay with it. Once you choose your scoop, the next step is to make it the first thing you drink or eat. This timing matters because your body is especially sensitive to nutrients in the first hour after waking. When you take your scoop before anything else, you give your system the signal it is waiting for. This early support sets the tone for the rest of your morning. It does not require preparation, planning, or a long routine. Just mix, drink, and start the day. Keeping the habit to one scoop daily is enough to create a noticeable shift. There is no need to increase the amount or add extra servings. The power of the habit comes from repetition, not volume. One scoop provides the balanced mix your body needs without overwhelming your digestion or complicating your routine. This keeps the habit simple, light, and sustainable. A helpful way to stay mindful and motivated is to track how you feel for 1 week. You do not need a detailed journal or complex charts. Just note a few basic things each day, such as your energy, your cravings, your mood, and your focus. When you track these small changes, you begin to see patterns that you might miss otherwise. Maybe you feel less hungry mid-morning. Maybe you stay focused longer. Maybe you notice fewer dips in energy. These small observations reinforce the habit and help you understand how your body responds. By keeping the steps clear and manageable, the habit becomes something you can repeat without stress or effort. Each morning becomes a little more structured and your body begins to expect the support you are giving it. A simple morning routine works best when it is clear, calm, and free from distractions. The goal is not to create a long checklist or demanding ritual. It is to give your body what it needs in the first few minutes after waking, when your internal signals are most responsive. The routine begins the moment you open your eyes. Instead of reaching for your phone or rushing into tasks, take a brief moment to ground yourself. Let your body shift from sleep mode to wakefulness without pressure. This gentle transition helps your mind settle before the day fully begins. The next step is hydration, a part many people overlook even though the body loses fluids through breathing all night. A glass of water allows your system to wake up more efficiently. It supports circulation, digestion, and mental clarity. Even a small amount of water can ease the heaviness that often lingers after sleep. Hydration prepares your stomach and your metabolism for what comes next, making the next step more effective. After that, you move to your morning power scoop. No extra steps, no complicated preparation, just mix your chosen scoop with water or your preferred liquid. Drink it slowly or in one go, whichever feels natural. This early boost delivers protein, fiber, minerals, and hydration right when your body is the most ready to use them. The point is to create a signal of stability. With the scoop in your system, cravings soften, energy rises steadily, and your mind feels more prepared to handle the day's demands. Once you finish your scoop, you can begin your day with a sense of balance. You do not need a long routine or multiple tasks. This simple flow, wake up, hydrate, drink your scoop, and move forward, creates a smooth entry into the morning. It clears unnecessary clutter and allows you to focus on what matters without feeling rushed or overwhelmed. Even the smallest actions in the morning can ripple through your entire day in ways you might not expect. Taking a single simple scoop after waking is a quiet habit, but it sets a foundation for how your body and mind respond in the hours that follow. By providing your system with protein, fiber, minerals, and hydration, you are sending a clear signal your body has the support it needs to function efficiently. That small, deliberate choice can influence cravings, energy levels, focus, and even your mood as the day unfolds. Over the course of a week, this small habit begins to create noticeable differences. You might notice that mornings feel calmer, that you are less drawn to sugary snacks, or that you can focus for longer periods without distraction. The shift is gradual, almost imperceptible at first, but your body starts to reward consistency with subtle improvements. Energy becomes smoother, appetite is more manageable, and simple tasks no longer feel as draining. That one scoop acts like a quiet stabilizer, keeping your body from swinging between highs and lows in the early part of the day. What makes this habit powerful is that it does not rely on extreme changes or complicated routines. There is no special equipment, no complex schedule, and no lengthy preparation. Just one scoop taken consistently each morning becomes the thread that holds the start of your day together. Your system begins to anticipate it, and over time, your mornings feel more predictable, controlled, and balanced. The impact is not dramatic overnight, but steady repetition transforms a simple action into something far more meaningful. By committing to this small, manageable habit, you create space for your body to perform at its best. One scoop in the morning is not just a drink, it is a gentle nudge towards stability and clarity that can influence the hours ahead. Over a week, as you observe changes in your energy and focus, you realize how a seemingly minor addition to your routine can quietly yet profoundly shift the rhythm of your entire day. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit like and let us know. Your support helps us create more simple, science-based health tips that actually work. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a new video packed with easy habits to improve your mornings, energy, and overall health. Join our community and take small steps that make a big difference every day.